I am so excited for this video. Welcome back, friends. I'm so happy to see you, and for those of you new here, my name is Holly. I love talking about how to live a better life by living with more intention, and for me that means embracing budgeting or living more frugally, minimalism, and living more ecotentionally. And today I'm so super excited about this video because it's going to be the first time on YouTube that I'm talking about that ecotentional part of living with attention. And basically what ecotentional means, and full disclosure, I totally made up this word. I coined it and hashtagged it on Instagram, and I use it to mean basically being more eco-friendly, being more eco-conscious, and just being aware of your consumption. So today I'm going to be talking about 13 money-saving, eco-friendly swaps that you can easily incorporate into your lifestyle. The thing about living either zero waste or ecotentionally or anything like that is that it has such a bad rap that it's expensive to do. I'm here to get rid of that stigma that being more ecotentional has to cost you more money. Now, before I get into those 13 swaps, I just want to put out a disclaimer that I am not perfect. I am nowhere near perfect. Now, over the years, I have tried to be more ecotentional, and as the years progress, I incorporate more eco-friendly things into my lifestyle, and I try to do better year after year. But I'm not perfect. I still consume, I still have waste, I know this, but I truly believe it's better to have 100 people do something imperfectly than to have one person do it perfectly. So I hope you're able to take some of these ideas and make the swaps in your own life to help get on that path to a more ecotentional lifestyle. All right, let's get right to it. Number one is makeup wipes. And I'll have to say, out of everything on my list, this has been the hardest thing for me to let go of. This is a habit. I am really lazy about washing my face, and granted, I no longer wear makeup every single day. I'm no longer in the corporate lifestyle, so I don't wear makeup every day. But when I do wear makeup, I like taking it out with a makeup wipe. However, I found the makeup eraser, and this little glorious piece of fabric takes off your makeup like a dream, and all you have to do is add water. It's amazing. It's the first product that I found that I truly like, and it's just as easy as these. So for these guys, I usually get a 2-pack of these, and I get the generic cheapest kind I can find, and it's generally $8 for a 2-pack. This towel was $12, and this will last me for years, and all I have to do is wash it, throw it in the dryer, easy peasy, no hassle, and no more throwing these away. Number two, and on a similar note, is cotton rounds. Now these are something that I'm always surprised how expensive they are, and by expensive I mean this is probably, I think, is it on there? No. I got these at Target. Yeah, I got these at Target, and I think this was like $3.29, something like that. But a couple years ago, I think it was 2 Christmases ago, I discovered these reusable organic cotton rounds. Now you can see this one is stained. It is perfectly clean, but it is stained from mascara. So what I actually like to do is have 2 jars of these in my bathroom, and I have one that you can see like this one. They're clean, and I don't use it to take off makeup, but I'll use it to apply something like a toner where it's gonna like stay clean and clear basically. And then I have ones that I use if I only have like minimal makeup on, or maybe just like eye makeup on, then I use these instead of that big makeup towel. These are going to last you so long, and you are going to save so much money over the long haul. And honestly, you can even use little scraps of cotton. You don't even have to be all fancy and buy them. You can use something in your home totally for free. Or if you can sew, you can even sew and serge, I think that's what it's called, around the edge to make sure they don't unravel. So huge money saver and so much better for the earth. So next up on the list is these disposable coffee filters. These seem so old-fashioned to me. The fact that people still use these just boggles my mind. I think Someone gave these to me. I don't know why, but somehow I have them in my house. But I have used a reusable coffee filter for years and years and years. I can't remember the last time I had a coffee machine that didn't have a reusable filter. And this will last you, at least for me, the life of the coffee machine. And if you do have to buy one of these, they're about $10. Now these at my grocery store, I believe is $4 for a pack is what I looked up. $4 for something that's gonna last you like a month or two, or $10, and this is gonna last you for years. You do the math. This next product is at the top of my list for things that just kill my soul when it comes to single-use product. And those are K-cups. You guys, we have to stop using disposable K-cups. Not only are they so insanely wasteful, but they cost so much more than regular coffee. A pack of K-cups at my grocery store for the most generic of brand on sale is $5, and I believe that gets you 16 of these. However, for $7, I got 4 of these, and these can be used over and over again. So not only do you not have this wasteful single-use plastic that you have to throw away, but you're also limited to the types of coffee that you can get in these. Now with these, you use them over and over again, and you can put whatever coffee you want in it. So whether it's coffee you find on sale or organic coffee, whatever it is, it's always cheaper to buy the coffee either ground up or in its whole bean than it is to buy convenience packaging. So it's just all across the board, financially and for the earth, it just makes so much more sense to use these K-cups. And all you have to do, you just open them up. I have this little coffee scoop and I put a scoop in there and I'm good to go. The next swap is liquid soap. So whether it's hand soap or a body wash, not only are these in single-use plastic, but you are paying for water to be shipped. The #1 ingredient in any body wash or in any hand soap is going to be water. All of this weight is water because soap is so highly concentrated that you have to mix it with that. What's the alternative? Obviously, it's a bar of soap. And the great thing about a bar of soap is that you're not paying for all of that water. And a lot of times the soap will come either in cardboard or a paper material, or it'll come loose at all and there will be no packaging whatsoever. And bonus, all of my soaps are free. I have a bag full of soaps. You can see, I mean, I have so many soaps that I have gotten all for free. All of them have been 100% free. I either get them when I'm at hotels or on vacation. I take them from them. I have been gifted them. My mom, when she travels, she'll pick me up local soaps. I got this one for Christmas. So they've all been free. But if you do have to buy bars of soap, they are crazy cheap. They are always so much less expensive than the liquid version of it. So it is a win-win situation. Better for your wallet, better for the earth. Moving on to traditional shampoos and conditioners. Yet again, you are paying mainly for water. The #1 ingredient in both of these, yes, is water. And they are single-use plastic. And they're not cheap. My alternative, bar shampoo and conditioners. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I bought these last year, but I was trying to use up all my traditional shampoos and conditioners. So I finally started using these in January. And I am so happy to say that I have seen zero difference in my hair since starting these. And to me, that's a good thing because I have heard some people, they have to find which one works for them, but they have worked great. They smell amazing. You're not paying for water. All you're paying for these. And again, I started using these in January and I barely made a dent in them. And these came without any packaging. Now, the price of these, I believe the conditioner bar was $14 and the shampoo bar was $13. So something like that is gonna be pretty much the same price as this shampoo, if not maybe a little bit less. I understand that if you're buying something like a SWAPS or something even from the dollar store, that the upfront cost is going to be a lot less, but these are going to last you so long, and oftentimes they have zero packaging on them, so you are not throwing away any plastic. Just imagine all the plastic you would save over the course of your life if you switched to a shampoo and conditioner bar. All right, keeping with the theme of cleaning is all of your different cleaners. I mean, I don't know if you guys are like me, but at some point I had so many different cleaners under my cabinet. And for what? I don't even know why I had so many cleaners. It's like every different surface in my house had to have a different cleaner. And you know what? That's a bunch of baloney. You don't need it. All you need is a good all-purpose cleaner and then maybe a glass cleaner. All this is water, white vinegar, and some drops of essential oil just to make it smell a little bit better. And this is so insanely cheap. This cost me pennies to make. I get a giant jug of white vinegar that I use for many different cleaning purposes. Put it in here, mix it with water, add some essential oils. You don't even have to do the essential oils. And that's it. I did buy this years ago for $1, and this is the only plastic I've had to use. If you can use glass, that's even better because glass can basically be endlessly recycled and reused and remade. And so I love that about it, but I did get this from the dollar store and I've had it for years. And I just keep refilling this with an earth-friendly cleaner. It's good for you, it's good for the environment, and it's also a great way to repurpose citrus scraps because you can put those citrus scraps in vinegar and use that as a cleaner. My next eco-friendly budget swap is lotion, and this one is gonna be a little bit different than the rest. So my swap for lotion is a dry brush. Seems a little bit odd, I get it, but hear me out. So I started dry brushing maybe a year or two ago, and dry brushing is supposed to have many, many health benefits, including reducing inflammation, draining your lymphatic system. It even can reduce cellulite. There are just so many different reasons why it's good to dry brush. And dry brushing, literally brushing your body with a natural bristle brush. Wow, that's hard to say. But one thing I noticed when I started dry brushing is that about after a week, I no longer needed to use lotion. And for me, that's huge. I have really, really dry skin. My shins especially get really dry. So if it's like summer, if my legs are showing, I always need to put lotion on. But if I'm consistently dry brushing, that's something I no longer need to do. So I have this bottle of lotion that easily a bottle of lotion could be $4 plus, easily. This guy only cost me $7, and this will last for years. So not only am I saving money, but I also love that I don't have to put something unnatural on the largest organ of my body. Your skin soaks up anything you put onto it, so I just love that I no longer have to use lotion as long as I'm being good about dry brushing. My next swap is gonna take us to the laundry room. It is getting rid of these dryer sheets. Y'all, these are not cheap at all. Like, I used to get really upset when I could not find these on sale because these are between $4 and $5 for this. It's the Arm & Hammer brand, between $4 and $5. And like, if I would get the generic ones, I found like they didn't work. Things were staticky, they didn't smell good. I didn't like it, but you don't need this. Let me show you what you're gonna use instead. You're gonna get some dryer balls. I love these things. This is another thing I've had for about 2 years, I believe, and it was $10 for a pack of 6 of them. Now granted, they do not come with a smell, but you can put any of your favorite essential oils, put a few drops on these, throw it in the dryer, and then you'll get the smell on your clothes if you like that. But not only are these a money saver just in the grocery store, within the course of 6 months, these are gonna pay for themselves, and then you're just gonna be nothing but saving going forward. But on top of saving just at the grocery store, you also save because these are gonna reduce your drying time. And the reason why they're going to reduce your drying time is because when you put these balls in the dryer, what they're gonna do is separate your clothes, kind of push them away from each other to get more air circulated in them, so it cuts back on the drying time and your clothes dry faster. So these are a win-win. I love these. I use these religiously. I don't have static issues, and they're great. However, I've been trying to use these up for, like I said, a couple years now, but if you need to use them up, they're great to get bugs off of the front of your car. Whenever we take long road trips and we come back and our car is covered with bugs, we just wet one of these, wipe the front of our car, and the bugs come off like magic. You're welcome. All right, number 10 is probably the number one thing that just kills my ecotentional heart, and that is the disposable single-use plastic water bottle. I don't even have one in this house to show you. I'm glad I don't have one in the house to show you. Now listen, I understand once in a while when we're out and we don't have something, we have to buy a water bottle, and that's fine. I really get it. But what kills me are when people are religiously buying single-use plastic water bottles to have at their home or to always take with them on the go. I just don't get it. We can do better. I mean, listen, I get it. We do not have safe water where I live, which means my husband and I, for the first time ever, have to bring in water to our home, and I hate it, but it is what it is. However, we get giant 7-gallon jugs of water that are reused over and over again. When we're done, they get picked up and they get washed out and reused again over and over. It's what we have to do for now. We've never had to do it before, and our next, forever home, if we have an issue with the water, we'll get a more permanent solution. But at any rate, there is no reason to religiously buy these single-use plastic bottles. All you have to do is take the water in your home, either from your faucet, from your filter, or whatever you're using, and fill a water bottle. You can use a glass one. You can reuse a reusable plastic one because these are lightweight. You can easily take them. This one is leak-proof. This one is meant for kids. Yes, I got it for me so I can throw it in my purse and not have to worry about it leaking. Or when I'm home, I use this mason jar. And you know what? This mason jar was free. My grandma canned me some half runners, and this is a jar from it. I understand that when you buy the reusable plastic water bottles, they are pretty inexpensive. I totally get it, but I got this thing on clearance for $7, and this is going to last just so long. This mason jar will last forever, or until maybe it accidentally gets broken, but you get the point. We can do better. If nothing else, start with getting rid of these disposable plastic water bottles and just use any sort of reusable vessel for liquids. And speaking of liquids, let's talk about straws. Either these plastic straws or something that you get when you're out. We know that straws are killer to our marine life, and there's just no need for them anymore because there are so many different alternatives on the market. I have a few of them with me here today. You have these stainless steel metal ones. They're in different widths and different shapes. I have these reusable plastic ones that are super long, so you can use them with your Trente Starbucks, or I have these silicone ones. I also have paper straws. I don't have them with me right now, but we have lots of paper straws too that are great to use at parties. I love using festive paper straws at parties, but silicone ones are my favorite because to me it's kind of the most like drinking out of a plastic straw. Now I will say I do bite my straws. It's just a habit I've always had. So I do like something that's soft that I can actually bite. So after trial, these are my least favorite. I don't really love these. I know a lot of people do. I don't love them. So I use these for my water because I have it in a very tall jar, and then I use these for my coffee. I also have some travel versions of them, but these are also fairly inexpensive. You're gonna get a pack of these. Now this was crazy cheap. This was $1.50 and I got this like 8 years ago maybe. I've literally had it for so long. Before I met my husband, I've had them. But someone who's actually like going through these at home, they're gonna go through one of these in a few months if they have kids or their friends over and parties. Now these you can get secondhand. I've been gifted almost all of these. The only ones I paid for were the silicone ones. So I did pay for silicone ones because I really want to try them out. They were $13 for a 10-pack that came with 2 different cleaning brushes, and I absolutely love these. These guys would literally last forever, so you never have to worry about buying straws again. And then these guys are a very small investment up front. And again, they can just be used for years and years. And all of these I can throw in my dishwasher, which bonus. I was in the middle of editing this video and realized I forgot one of my longest used money saving swaps. So I decided I didn't want to leave it out of this video, so you're gonna get a bonus one. Sorry, this is unmatching. There is no makeup here, but it's worth it. So this swap is getting rid of paper napkins, whoops, and subbing them out for cloth napkins. Now, like I said, this is something my husband and I have used for years, and it's just such an easy no-brainer. We keep this basket of napkins that have all been gifted to us, so this is actually 100% free. You can get these thrifted, or you can get like a really cheap pack at like Amazon or really anywhere. But we keep these by our table and we just use them for all of our meals, and it just feels so much nicer than a traditional napkin too. And it just saves you so much money because we have had these for years, we'll have them for years, and we never have to buy napkins, and we also use so fewer paper towels. So this one's a no-brainer. Now, I will say the next two things, if you are a man or if you are a squirmy woman, you might want to just stop here. But before you go, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. If you are interested in learning about how to live a more sustainable lifestyle from me, please comment below and let me know. I really do love talking about this kind of stuff, and I'd like to know if you guys are interested in hearing more about it. Also, don't forget to like and of course subscribe. All right, last chance. If you're squirmy or if you're a guy, you might want to leave because we're going to talk about period products. Anyone left? Anyone? All right. First on the period product list is disposable panty liners or pads. These are just not necessary. And you guys, I have used these my whole life. I like having a little extra protection, but I discovered a long time ago reusable panty liners. These do the same exact thing. All they do is they snap onto your underwear. They have snaps, they have Velcro. Personally, I didn't get the Velcro ones because I know that after a while, Velcro kind of doesn't work as well, so snaps will just last forever. I will say the only negative-ish thing about these is because they don't have the sticky stuff all the way across it, they can kind of move around a little bit, just like minimally, but it's not a big deal. You just adjust it and get on with your life. Just, you know, when you go to the bathroom, just adjust it. Not a big deal. But I absolutely love these. I was buying these probably every month or every other month. I got a pack of, I want to say 10 of these for $20. Granted, it was a gift. I like asked for these as a gift. It was $20, and I've never had to buy disposable liners again. These are just used over and over again. They go in the washer with everything else. They go in the dryer with everything else, back in my drawer, and I just use them again. So it saves you so much money over the long run, and it's just so much better for the earth. And finally, I could not have an eco-friendly, money-saving swap video without my favorite product, and that is the period cup. Yep. Have you ever seen one of these? Is this new to you? It replaces your tampons. So instead of using these guys, you're gonna use one of these. Now, this was something I found out about maybe like a year or two ago. And at first I was kind of like weirded out by it. And then I really want to try it. I'm really trying to do better and reduce my waste, especially if you have something that has like a plastic applicator. And then like with the tampons, I mean, I know this is like TMI, but like, you know, I'd have to wrap it in toilet paper to put it in my trash can, because you guys don't put tampons down the toilet. You're going to eventually clog it. But it was just so much waste, and it was so much waste. It was a waste of money and a waste of resources. So I finally got a period cup. Now, I will say out of everything on this entire list, this was the biggest investment. So I actually got a 2-pack. So I got this brand. I think it's pronounced Lena or Lena. I'm not sure, but this is the brand I got, and it was a 2-pack. Now, this is the larger of the two, and if you just buy one of these in this brand, they are $24.50. I don't know how much the other brands are. I know there are so many different brands, so I assume there's a wide range of prices, but I tried this one out. I happen to love it, so I just stuck with it. But We'll say this one was $24.50, and I have had this and used it for at least a year now. So it paid for itself so quickly. I love that I don't have to buy tampons every single month. And at my grocery store, like for a pretty small pack of tampons, it was between $6 and $8. Like, why are they so expensive? It infuriates me that a necessary monthly item that women need every month is so expensive. And the traditional tampons are bleached cotton, and you're putting that inside of you. So there are just so many reasons to switch to one of these. One, you get to know your body and how it works better, and maybe that skeeves some people out, but for me, I actually like it because now I can like really predict my body so much more, and I'm so much more in tune with how my body works. And I know that might sound weird, but it's like you get used to it so fast and you really appreciate it so fast. Two, I've never had a leak with one of these. I used to have leaks with tampons all the time, no matter what brand I tried, no matter what size I wore. And at night, I would even have to set an alarm every day on day 1 and 2 of my period because a tampon would not last me through the night. I would have a leak if I did not set an alarm and change it in the middle of the night. How insane is that? So now I can easily, with the small one of these, I've only used a small one so far, I can easily go an entire night and not have to change this. Even during the day, I only have to change this maybe once throughout the entire day, even on day 1. Third, it's obviously great for the earth. And this is going to last me for years, and I'm not going to fill up landfills with plastic applicators and use tampons. And then fourth, and the point of this entire video, is it's going to save you so much money. Like I said, this is probably the biggest investment of the entire list because it's going to have the biggest upfront cost, but within a few months' time, you are paying yourself back every single month. So to me, this is a no-brainer. All right, if you stuck it out, thank you so much. Again, I loved making this video so much because I am just so passionate about trying to live more ecotentionally. And again, if you want to see more things like this from me, go ahead, comment below, and comment below if there's any other products that you really love that I left out. I do have more in mind, but they are a little bit more of an investment, so I left them out of this video, and I do hope to do another video in the future of some of my other favorite swaps. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you think. If you did like this, please go ahead, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe because every time you subscribe, you're not only supporting me, but you are supporting those most financially affected by COVID with my pledge to give back my earnings from my YouTube channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.